All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Next Possession Podcast with me and Jake.
What's up?
So today is the 14th of April, and it is the first day of the play-in. So there is a lot to cover, and we want to talk about how we feel about the NBA season as it just wrapped up, and then how we feel about the playoff. As I think it's a very uncertain. Like anything can happen, right?
That's the beauty of it, though. You never know what's going to happen. Last year's playoffs was awesome, so I have high hopes for this one, too.
And I think the Western Conference is going to be very exciting, starting from the first round, actually. A few very exciting first round matchups.
Before we get to the first round, should we get through the play-in?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. We'll start with the West. Sure, why not?
Before we do that, can we just talk about how it's like a record-setting season for tanking, and then there are 6 teams that lost more than 55 games.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy because, like, the talk of the expansions came, like, over a year ago. And back when they started, I'm like, yeah, absolutely. There's too much talent in the league. So we should expand. And people are arguing, like, they're using all these teams tanking as, like, evidence for why we shouldn't have an expansion. But the people aren't realizing the talent is getting rested or hurt. Like, they're not being played. And they're seeing all these, like, quote-unquote, no names playing all these games. But it's because, all the main talent is taking a back seat just so their organizations can tank for a high draft pick in this fucking loaded draft coming up.
But you can also argue the other way around, right? The white center on the Bulls, Olbrich or something. I'm not talking about come in last game of the NBA season and drop a triple-double.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like that's talent. And
the talent at the end of the bench is always displayed in game 82. That's why I do enjoy the last game of the NBA season for a lot of teams.
So I do think
Trey Jones had like 23 assists. It's crazy stuff, man.
Derek Queen had
he had a 20-20 game. 30-20?
I think so.
Oh, man.
No, yeah, like 30 and 22.
A lot of crazy stats from the last day.
Mm.
Bronny had an 11-point quarter.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't watch that.
Luke Dalton Connect finally got back into a game and he went 5 for 5 from 3.
I saw that
in the fourth quarter. He missed the 6th one, but that was contested. It was a heat check, so I'm not counting that. But good for him.
That's like a Tim Hardaway Jr. in a blowout game.
Exactly.
Which game was it? I think it was it 2 years ago when they got blown out by the Mavericks?
I couldn't tell you.
Western Conference Finals, and Tim Hardaway Jr. had like 25 in the second half.
Was Tim Hardaway Jr. not on the Mavericks then?
They were like down by 40. Oh no. Where was he?
Pistons? That was last year. He was on the Pistons. Before that, and I'm pretty sure it was the Mavericks, no? In 24.
Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He was in the finals.
Oh, it was the finals. They got blown out by the Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like game 3 or game 4.
Something like that.
In 24, yeah.
All right, let's move on to the Western Conference play-in. 7 versus 8 seed Suns, Trailblazers visiting the Suns for a single game elimination. I think the Suns win this game.
Pretty convincing.
I'm not fully convinced Denny's play style will translate to a playoff atmosphere.
I think the Suns blow them out.
Blowout it's not out of the picture. I can totally see it.
Yeah. The Suns.
I have a hard time seeing a world where the Blazers do win that game. And then I have it's hard to count Steph Curry out for a single game elimination type of game. But I do think the Clippers are the better team, so I'll take the Clippers over the Warriors.
I don't care.
But I do have the Clippers beating the Trailblazers too.
I don't care.
You don't care? Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're playing the Thunder first round. It really ultimately doesn't matter. Let's just, for fun, I'm going to put the Clippers through.
If the Clippers make... Oh, let's go to that game. It's going to be an Into a Dome, right? Clippers Warriors. That's going to be a good game. I might go to the game. That's not today.
I don't know. Sorry, my bracket just disappeared.
No, that's tomorrow. Ooh, get into it. I haven't seen Steph Curry live for a couple of years now. Last time I saw the Warriors in person was the finals when they won in Boston. I don't think I've seen a Warriors game in person since.
Did all that work for nothing?
Oh, like
Man.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't care whether the Warriors or the Clippers win. Like it doesn't. I don't give two shits.
It won't matter, no. But hey, why not try to be right?
I think whoever wins that game might lose to the Trailblazers. To be very fair.
I think if the Warriors win that game, the Trailblazers will win and play the Thunder. And if the Clippers win that game, the Clippers will win and play the Thunder.
I hope the Clippers win because I want to see Benedict Mathurin playoff basketball.
He's pretty good in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, Darius Garland's been pretty good in the playoffs too when he's played. The Suns being the 7th seed feels wrong for me.
They're too high.
They're too low.
Like, you think they should be better?
They've been playing like a better team than a 7th seed, but like the West,
The West,
6 better teams than the Suns.
There's a very obvious tier below the 6 teams though that are in the playoffs.
Which is odd because if they were in the East, they would probably be good enough for like the 4 seed. I think they are clearly better than like the Raptors and the Hawks.
Raptors are a tough team, man. We'll get to them later, but they're better than I definitely had them at the beginning of the year. This thing says it's building the bracket right now, by the way.
About the tanking, did you see how they said they might flatten out like all the lottery odds?
Mm-hmm.
So like between the 18 teams that missed the playoff, 16.
Well, it'll be 18 with the expansion.
It will be because
there's 14 teams.
16
or 16. Oh yeah, I'm retarded.
But whatever.
It'll be 16 teams in the playoffs, 16 teams in the not making the playoffs.
I think 18 is counting the play-ins. So
it's 16. Yeah, they miss the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like if you are the Wizards this year, it's possible that you get the 16th pick in the next year's draft, which is great.
Yeah, I've seen people do like there's already a website for it with like generating the lottery odds and everything, and it's like the Kings could put like they have the 4th worst record in the league, and they could drop all the way to pick 17. That'd be horrible. I don't like it. I hate that evening the odds kind of thing. I don't think it's gonna be good.
As far as they don't rig it, I would like it. I would be pro to that idea. But it's just I don't want a Mavericks Cooper Flagg situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you flatten the odds, then you can't really argue. If like a 9 seed gets the first overall pick, and then it's just like, oh, even odds. But like I feel like it's just gonna be like a Mavericks Cooper Flagg situation where there's like conspiracy all over again. And it's gonna be like that every year. That's what I don't like about it. If it's fair, then yes, I think it is a good idea.
Why is it so hard to make a bracket online? This is
because the thing is, even if you give these small market teams that are very badly organized or badly run, you give them good draft picks, they're still going to be shit.
But it's the only thing small market teams who are not good can look forward to. Because when are the Washington Wizards really ever going to land a big free agent? Same thing with like Memphis. I don't know. Just those places that people don't like to go to. They have such a lower odds of landing like big time free agents. Like free agents are going to want to go to bigger markets. So that's where tanking and like playing for lottery odds evens it out.
But if a team is badly run, then it's not the league's responsibility to fix them.
But the league's taking it in their own hands to fuck them up more now with this. It's going to make it way harder.
I think it's okay because
so it just makes an advantage for you to be in a nicer city.
What I'm thinking is that it gives people, it takes out the option of tanking so that teams can actually like, think about how they can be better instead of just like, okay, next year, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because now teams halfway, like 15 games into the season are just like, okay, this is not working next year.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you shouldn't do that.
But what else are you supposed to do when like it's obviously not your year and there's nothing else to do but to play for a better draft pick?
For example, the Kings, when they started the season, their goal was probably not to be the worst team in the Western Conference. But like 20 games in the season, that was their goal.
Mm-hmm.
If they flatten the lottery odds, then they can't really make that shift. It takes away that incentive. So teams have to be forced to like figure shit out instead of just like settling and giving the fans 62 shit games because their first 20 games wasn't going as planned. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I get that part. I just It just doesn't seem fair overall to the smaller markets. That's it. But luckily, hey, both of our teams are
Like
bigger market
like
teams.
smaller markets, like who though? It's if you see OKC, right? Like like that's the smallest market team in the league.
And when have they ever landed a great free agent?
And because it's well run, they're building a freaking dynasty.
Yeah.
Then it's like you don't need. I mean, even the bigger market teams.
But all that stuff kind of started when they got good draft picks
When is
with
the last
KD
time?
and
When is the last time Boston landed a good free agent?
Kevin Garnett in 07.
Was he not traded?
No.
He was a free agent. Okay. When was the last time the Nets? Oh, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, like who are the bigger market teams? Like Golden State. Kevin Durant.
Yeah. The Lakers. Who have they landed? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. The Clippers. Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
exactly. You can't think of one.
That's true. Yeah.
Like this site sucks too.
The Knicks.
They got Brunson.
Through a trade.
He signed there.
Traded Porzingis, right?
It was a sign and trade, but Brunson was going there.
Because
no, Porzingis and Brunson and Luka were all on the same team together. The Knicks landed Brunson.
Right, but it's not like a big time free agent.
Well, it worked out for them.
Because his dad was coaching there before he got there, right?
That too. Yeah.
And also, the Knicks have like 3 of his best friends. 2 at the time. No, was DiVincenzo on that team already before Brunson got there?
No, he was on the Bucks. No, he's on the Warriors still.
What about Josh Hart?
No, do you not remember the whole viral clip of Knicks traded for Josh Hart and then Brunson gets excited?
Yeah. Like in a shopping mall, right? Who was on the Knicks before? Right when Jalen Brunson was.
Julius Randle.
Oh, so they got the whole Villanova team after they got Brunson.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
All right, I finally found a site that might work. What do you think about the East plan?
What about it?
Who do you think's gonna win those games?
Well, I think the Hornets gonna win by 45. I don't know, like
against the Heat. I don't know. Spo coaching in a single game elimination. It's a talented roster too. It's not like they're pushovers.
I hope I don't know. Either of those teams are gonna be tough matchups for the Celtics. I feel like the Celtics are gonna have an easier time against the Knicks than they are against the Hornets. I feel like
the Knicks.
Yeah.
Why would they play the Knicks
this round?
Well, in the second round. Well, yeah, but we're not talking about the second round.
I'm saying I'm comparing the first round matchup to the second round matchup if they play the Knicks.
Okay.
I don't know. The Hornets are just scary, bro.
Hornets are a very scary team, but that's the thing. I'm pretty sure the Pistons are holding their breath, hoping they don't have to play the Hornets. They'd rather play any other team there and think they're comfortable. But if the Hornets show up, I don't know. Even though they did just pretty comfortably beat the Hornets not too long, a few nights ago, but still.
Oh, I messed that up. I thought the Hornets were the 7th seed. My bad.
No, bro. They're the freaking 9 seed.
I looked at it wrong. So the Celtics are going to play either the Sixers or the Magic. I think the Sixers and the Magic both need new coaches. I don't know. I don't like the way Nick Nurse is coaching the Sixers.
He's been dealt a shitty hand too with Joel Embiid, just in general. And then Paul George, 25 game suspension.
I'm a big Tyrese Maxey fan. I think Tyrese Maxey is literally like an MVP candidate level player. And Nick Nurse, as good as Maxey has been playing, I think Nick Nurse has not maximized his potential.
I agree with that. Okay, I can screen mirror this.
I literally think Maxey is as good as SGA, just shorter.
Oh, I think that's retarded. I do think that is a retarded statement, not going to lie.
If Maxey he might be better than Shea.
I don't like that kind of talk.
I get it, but I'm just saying he's as skilled, if not more, than Shea.
I wish I could zoom in here, but I can't zoom in. Sick.
And he's more athletic.
Oh, I can't.
It does feel like Maxey is the fastest player in the league right now.
Man, what was your quote not too long ago? He's better shooter than anyone faster than him, but he's faster than anyone who's a better shooter than him.
In NBA history, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. But the same thing with 3-point shooting. We just saw a rookie lead the league in 3-pointers.
I don't care. Talk about mid-range shooting. Talk about shooting in general. There's not a better shooter in general than him. Not just 3-point shooting.
Considering speed too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then yeah.
But I had an interesting thought about Concanopoulos' record.
What's up? He only beat LaMelo by 1-2 on the season.
No, my interesting thought is that it's the 10-year anniversary of the first time Steph Curry had 400 threes in the season. That was 10 seasons ago, right? And if we think about where our heads were at 10 years ago, and like the way they were building that Rockets team, especially. That Steph and Curry record was impressive, but there were people that feel like that record was not going to stand for very long, and then there were people that feel like there were rookies that were going to come in and take 15 threes a game. And there are rookies that are going to come in like as just like great shooters, because people were seeing how Steph Curry were impacting like, kids' play styles and like kids that play in high school and stuff.
Top 3 influential athletes of all time.
You know what I mean? And then, but that has not happened. If you actually watch the basketball that's been played, especially after the bubble, after COVID, it's actually shifted a little. The 3-point frequency has actually gone down since like COVID.
I agree with you. There, but then like when you say like
This is how teams run their offense.
We haven't given it time to happen yet. Because
but it was
influential year was 2016, right? That's only been 10 years. The kids growing up on Steph Curry, they're like 5 or 6 when they like got in the NBA. Like those are the guys like Con Kneppel entering the NBA right now in 18, 19.
Yeah, if you were 8 years old in 2015, you're in the league right now.
And they're like just starting, like Con Kneppel. Like the guy who just led the season in 3-pointers.
But what I'm
give it, but like I agree with your statement, but I'm saying give it like 4 more years.
I'm not talking about the influence on youth. I'm talking about the influence on the league and how teams run their offenses, because you saw how the Rockets were running their offense from 2017 to 2019 and it was like we were taking 100 threes a game. But no other team.
Don't say we.
Huh?
Don't say we.
Why?
Because you're not a Celtics guy. Huh? You're a Houston fan. If you're a Celtics fan, I would give you the we, but don't say we.
I said we for the Rockets.
You said Celtics.
I said how the Rockets were running their offense.
I swear I heard Celtics. All right, keep going.
No, we were averaging. What were we at? We were taking like 55 threes a game or whatever the number was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you haven't seen a team that's trying to replicate that, and or trying to build their own Steph Curry per se. It's like teams. If you look at the past champions, they're not very high frequency 3-point shooting teams. They might be good 3-point shooting teams, but they're not they're not like.
Wasn't the 2024
the number
Celtics
one
a really high 3-point shooting volume team?
I feel like that's a fluke.
It's the outlier.
It's an outlier. But if you look at the Bucks, if you look at the Nuggets, you look at the Thunder, they're not very high volume.
Did the Thunder like win game 2 only making 3 threes?
Something like that, yeah. So it's like, this is not the trajectory that we thought was going to happen when we saw Steph Curry in 2015 or 2016.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I think you're 100%
That's
right.
where my head was.
I think you're 100% right. But I'm saying give it like 5 more years. Because the kids who are influenced by Steph Curry and like all that stuff going on, they're like the ultimate shooters of the all-time basketball coming in. Like they're all coming into the league or just started. Like
for the youth
that's what I'm saying.
That I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about like Julian Newman.
Okay. What the fuck?
No, because
Julian Newman?
He was viral during those years, 2016, 2017, 2018. Like those were the years.
Viral. Yeah,
and then
I believe you just,
I'm sure
we just brought this conversation to Julian Newman.
I'm sure
it just sucks. I'm sorry to anyone who had to listen to that.
I'm sure he was only famous because Steph Curry was a thing. If Steph Curry doesn't exist, then nobody would have given a shit about how Julian Newman played basketball.
I don't
like, or at least not as much, because of it's like people actually have an easier time accepting that, okay, this is the way kids play basketball because Steph Curry exists. But I'm saying, like, if you look at 2017, 2018, like, those teams, some of them were trying to replicate like Warriors offense, and then like off ball running, I don't know, like running these 3-point plays, and then, but I'm just saying that's having a drawback after COVID, which is, I didn't expect this because I thought it was just going to be more and more and more and more 3-point shooting. And I thought every team was going to play like how the Celtics played in 2024. But that has not been that has not been the case.
Yeah, some teams have been playing like that. They just haven't been as good.
So there's sort of like there has sort of been like a resurgence of like centers, because if you think in like 2018 there are no centers in the top 10
I remember
players.
the conversation the last time actually our teams matched up in the playoffs was in the bubble, and like in the second round when like the Russ and Harden Rockets, the conversation was, if like you guys beat us that round, then the era of the big man would have been like dead. Like, so big men all over the league were really rooting for the Lakers to win purely because of that. Because you guys' center was PJ Tucker at the time, and then we were running the swap big lineup
JaVale
with
McGee
and Dwight Howard,
Dwight Howard.
and then having AD run the 4. That was such a good lineup.
And but you guys, but like AD was taking 6 to 7 threes a game during
a little less. I think he was shooting about maybe 4 or 5 a game.
maybe.
You just remember the game winner.
Yes,
Mhm.
but like that's one thing, right? One thing that AD stopped shooting threes,
And
like,
it's also because he bulked the fuck up after we got rid of Dwight and JaVale, and then Marc Gasol the next year, and then we just started making him our center, and then he bulked up, and then his athleticism just got shot.
I never enjoyed AD playing the 5. I thought AD was always a better player.
I 100% agree, and that's why he was advocating for a center the whole time. But as soon as he bulked up, he's not able to go back to being a power forward kind of player anymore. His body is now accustomed to being a center.
And he was always injured, and then it just made him unfit.
Did you see his career injury list? There's not a single part of his body that he hasn't been ruled out of a game for. I swear to God, head to toe, every part of his body has been a reason that he's been ruled out for a game at least. Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah, I've seen the same picture for Kobe. I think Kobe has.
But he played through it because he's just the fucking GOAT. Anyway, yeah. So I think we both agree Thunder are winning the first round in 4. You want to give the other team 5 for the Clippers, maybe? This is the bracket, and it's in all its beauty. I've just put the Thunder in through 4 because we all know that's probably going to be a cakewalk.
I'll give the Clippers 1 game.
You want to give the Clippers 1 game? I don't
have Kawhi Leonard.
They do have Kawhi Leonard, which he's in consideration for first team All-NBA this year.
And I think the Clippers, they need to fire Tyronn Lue, or they need to fire whoever.
I don't think Tyronn Lue's the issue. I don't think he's the solution, but I don't think all of their struggles can be put on him. I wouldn't be upset if Tyronn Lue gets fired, but I also don't think that's going to fix anything.
They need to get rid of John Collins. They need to get rid of Brook Lopez.
I think
they need to actually
get rid of Kawhi.
They need to get rid of Kawhi.
They need to get rid of Kawhi.
They need to
just go full rebuild, building around Garland and Mathurin. Jordan Miller is really good.
And Nienhauser is really good.
Sure.
Actually really good, yeah.
Sure.
The guy can shoot, and
just sell high on Kawhi, dude. If Kawhi somehow he's not going to. Jaylen Brown's going to get the 5th, I think, All NBA first team selection.
So it's going to be
what? No, we'll get. Hold on. We'll actually get to that later. Let's get through our predictions first. But
I don't even. I think know who is eligible.
I have a good idea. Who's eligible? Anyways, the series we're waiting for, and we might go to. Lakers Rockets. I'm excited for this series because we have nothing to lose.
When is Luka coming back?
Who?
Is Luka coming back?
JJ actually this morning said that he's still indefinite, so no real update.
But
Austin Reeves going to be out longer than Luka.
Oh,
yeah, for sure. He was in practice with slides on today.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be LeBron and. So I saw some video about some guy doing research on LeBron's supporting cast throughout his entire career and through PER and everything. This is his worst supporting cast he has ever had, going into a playoff series
without Luka and Reeves.
Yeah, because Luka and Reeves are not there. It's worse than his 2018 team. It's worse than his 2007.
I have a hard time believing this is worse than his 2018 team
because the players themselves aren't bad. But their PER, throughout the season and everything, just have been because DA's playing good ball right now. But obviously, we all know I came and slandered him for a little bit too. Mm-hmm. He had a stretch of bad games. But this group with this Laker group under LeBron is the worst supporting cast he's ever had, and he's fucking 41 years old. So if somehow Lakers end up winning this series, it's going to look really bad for you guys, especially Kevin Durant.
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think so either. I'm going to choose Rockets. I think if we win game 1, it goes 7. But I think if we lose game 1, we lose in 5.
Why?
I just think the game 1's going to be a really influential game of the series.
Okay.
But I don't, like I said, I don't actually think we're going to win. I just think if we win game 1, I could see the series going 7.
I don't think. Because I went to the Christmas Day matchup.
I
don't think you're winning game 1.
Well, Austin Reeves did get fucked in the first quarter. That was bad. Give us 1 game.
You guys do not know how to guard athletic wings.
That is true. That is not a false statement.
And we have a lot of athletic wings.
I mean, we did beat you guys the back series. the back-to-back games. Obviously, that was because of Luka and Austin Reeves, but
Yeah.
Wayne's regarded pretty well, especially with Tari Eason. That was in the middle of Tari Eason's like bad shooting slump.
And
How's he shooting right
that
now?
was also in the middle of when Kevin Durant was averaging 10 turnovers a game because
Yes.
he gets double team and he doesn't know what to do with the basketball.
Yes. Tari Eason shooting right now.
Better.
That's good. Yeah, like
I mean,
I'm taking you guys in the series. I'm gonna give us
normal self.
I'm gonna give us one game. If you're okay with that.
Yeah. Give yourself one game.
I'll give us one game. Unfortunate way for the Lakers season to end, especially after being so hot to end it. That day.
You think LeBron's good?
What day was it? May 13th when everything happened. Earlier that day I went golfing. And 2 par 4s I piped my driver like 310, 300 yards on both of them, dead straight. They're great drives. And then on hole like 8, the next time I used the driver, just hit it the same way, and the head like snapped and like broke my M4. So sad way to lose my driver right there. And then I was like, all right, at least Lakers playing the Thunder. It's gonna be a good game. Lakers on a roll. We might have a chance against this Thunder team. Maybe at least make it close. And then we all saw what happened in the Thunder game.
What happened?
Really? We got 40 balled and lost Luka and Austin Reeves for the rest of the season.
Oh.
Yes. This is all on the same day.
Oh.
So it was not a fun day for your boy. But hey, I'm down to see LeBron first option hoops one last time. I do think people should not take it for granted. It is LeBron first option hoops, probably for the last time we will ever see.
Yeah.
So, and Jay, while I'll ask people, before we go to the next series, I just want to say Rui Hachimura has the highest 3-point percentage in a single season in Lakers history, and a bunch of Laker fans still hate the guy, and I don't get it. I just wanted to say Rui Hachimura has been a fantastic player for us.
What was the graphic that you showed me? Which team was like visiting the Lakers and Rui Hachimura again?
Huh?
It was the graphic, and like it was like another team and their best player visiting Lakers and Rui Hachimura.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
It was like a game graphic because LeBron, Reeves, and Luka were out.
Mm-hmm.
Like
oh, that was the Thunder or the Spurs. The Spurs.
Oh,
team.
Victor Wembanyama visiting the Lakers and
Rui Hachimura and the Lakers, and it's just like, are you kidding me? But hey,
yeah, it was like
Rui really has been the 4th best player consistently through the entire year.
Of course, he has.
I just want to shout out my boy Rui. Anyways, Rockets in 5, Nuggets, Timberwolves.
How do you think that affects LeBron career for the rest of the way?
What do you mean?
The fact that you probably will lose in the first round.
I think people who don't have a lot of brain cells will actually hold it against him.
No. His legacy against like how he
going to do
what he does in free agency, and
I think he leaves and goes.
Do you think that was the case if you guys like went to the Western Conference Finals?
That's actually really hard to say. I think if we made it to the Western Conference Finals, I would have given LeBron a 32% chance of re-signing with us for a cheap deal. But I don't think LeBron is wanting to sign a cheap deal. But he's going to have to either way.
The only thing that makes it hard for me to wrap my head around is what Bronny is gonna do. Because if LeBron goes to Cleveland,
I think Lakers sign Bron. I think Lakers keep Bronny. Dude, even before Luke and Austin went out, Bronny was actually cracking the rotation with like a fully healthy roster. Not fully healthy. We didn't have Marcus, but Bronny was cracking the rotation and he was playing good minutes like the entire time. I don't know, man. Like Bronny's just like expendable.
I still don't see Bronny as a real NBA player.
And you haven't been watching the games recently.
I have. I saw how you guys played OKC in the regular season and how Bronny got dogged by Case and Wallace in like 3 consecutive possessions. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like on offense and defense, Case and Wallace just like did not
Case and Wallace
look at him as a real person. So that makes him not a real.
But also the entire team was playing like shit that day. Like it wasn't just him.
But if you're gonna be 6'1" and you can't handle the ball and you can't guard someone that's Case and Wallace caliber on offense, then you're just not a real NBA player. I don't know. I like nothing against Bronny, but it's very I just very objectively. I know he's been hitting his threes. I understand, and I know how he's okay on offense and he's been okay on defense. But it's just like
he does have moments where
teams have not really tried to exploit him, and if they did, the guy will not stand his ground for a single.
Hey, you guys are gonna try to exploit because he will be getting minutes.
Yes.
He will be getting minutes.
What the hell is he gonna do against Amen Thompson?
We'll see.
Like,
I don't have much faith in that.
exactly,
but
right? It's like,
what is your take on, like, say Bronny like completely dogs Amen Thompson for like 4 straight possessions and then having a switch? Like, what are you taking away from that?
I buy you dinner at a place of your choice if that happens.
Okay, cool.
No, it's like, dude, who is Bronny's matchup gonna be if they play the Rockets?
What do you mean if?
Like when they play the Rockets, it's like if he gets on the court, like guard like Aaron Holiday, like
probably guard Reed too. No, that'd be a cool matchup. Bronny versus Reed.
Yeah,
I think that'll be cool. I don't think either of them can guard each other.
To be fair, I'm not a big Reed fan anymore.
Yeah.
As big as it was before.
And yeah, we'll see, man. I think it's gonna be fun for you, not fun for me. Either way.
I was hoping that Reed would grow 3 inches in the last 2 years, but it hasn't happened.
No, it doesn't. Hey, maybe it has, just in the wrong spot. Anyway, Nuggets Timberwolves. I think this is gonna be this is definitely gonna be the best round matchup for the first round.
Yeah,
in the
very
West.
very fucking interesting.
Very interesting because the Nuggets. The Timberwolves just keep playing like to their competition, whoever they're playing.
Yeah.
In the regular season was that if like they were playing the fucking Brooklyn Nets, they would play to the skill set of the Brooklyn Nets and only beat them by like 8.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. I think Anthony Edwards is a very good ceiling raiser for a team.
Anthony, but he hasn't looked good since he came back from his injury.
But I have no doubt in like him being able to do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah, 100%
in a given game.
100%.
So it's like, I won't give the Nuggets.
I'm taking the Nuggets in the series overall.
Yeah, of course.
But
because I think the Timberwolves need to like do something about the roster. It's like
they
need a point guard, bro. Like
they do need a point guard.
They cannot.
Who needs a point guard more? You guys or the Nuggets?
The Timberwolves, you mean?
Yeah.
Because the Nuggets have a point guard.
I know what you mean. Yes, I meant the Timberwolves.
And you know who he is.
Very well.
Yes, but the Timberwolves definitely.
Think so. I think the Rockets look more disconjointed at times.
I think the Rockets have other way outs. It's not so clear, but the Timberwolves do not.
The Rockets do literally have Fred VanVleet like just in rehab, like waiting. Also,
we have a good playmaker in Şengün, and we have a potential in a guard in Reed. Like we are hoping that he develops his playmaking, which is just not there right now. It's just like a 6'1" shooter who has good defensive instincts, but just too small. So it's like,
and he dunks every once in a while.
He has a 42-inch vertical.
That's crazy.
He had the highest vertical in his draft class. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
We're in the summer league. I probably have brought it up like the second time I saw you in Vegas or something.
It was the first time. You didn't even tell me your name. You just said, Reed Shepherd has the highest vertical in this draft class.
Yeah, I
was like, nice to meet you. My name's Shay. And now I do. Anyways, I'm taking the Nuggets.
It goes Reed and then Bronny James in that draft class probably. And I'm not even joking.
No, I don't think that's wrong. That's probably some random guy who like doesn't play at all. Had like a fucking 45-inch vertical or something.
Maybe like Terrence Shannon or something.
Oh, Terrence Shannon. Yeah, I forgot he's part of that class. Yeah. Do you think it goes 7? I guess I would love for this series to go 7.
You know why?
Why?
Nuggets is my pick to go out of the West.
Okay, Thunder went to 2 Game 7s and they still won the championship. Doesn't mean like
that is true, but no. Like I'm not saying that would exhaust them. That's not what I'm saying.
I didn't say
what I'm saying is like that would show me that they're not as good as I thought they were.
Or would that show you that Anthony Edwards is as good as you think he is?
I don't think Anthony Edwards is a top 5 player in the league.
That's not. Well, I mean, yeah, that's not crazy to say. Who's number 5 for you? Because we all know the top 4.
Yeah. Who is number 5 for me?
Yeah, you can't say LeBron.
Steph.
Really?
Yes.
Even though he barely played all season? Got to have some leeway with the injury, man.
How I feel about Steph is how you feel about Jamal Murray.
Fucking hate him.
But really appreciate the fact that he's very good.
I think there's levels to that between Steph and Jamal Murray.
Do you think that Jamal Murray is one of the most underrated players in the last 10 years? You have to agree.
I would say so, yeah. But that's also purely because of the lack of all-stars he made, and that was because he only started playing good from like the end of December until the rest of the season.
For the last like 6,
Yeah,
7 years.
5-6 years.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna give it to Game 7 because I really want it to go to 7. And
I'll give it. Okay, because it's okay. Let's say the same thing that we said about the Lakers. It's like the Timberwolves lose. Like, do you see the Timberwolves winning one of the first 2 games in Denver?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I could
Oh.
totally see that.
I have a hard time seeing that.
Well,
So that's.
so you just think they're gonna win in 6? I think they're gonna win in 7.
I'm saying the Nuggets might even win in 5. It's like because it's gonna be a.
But you think like all the games are gonna be close?
I'm thinking it's gonna be a 3-1 series after 4 games.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be
2-0. I could see that happening.
Either 2-1 or 3-0 and then 3-1. It's gonna be like the Nuggets gonna take one from Minnesota. Minnesota's not gonna take a game from Denver.
I can totally see that.
I'm saying it's gonna be a 3-1 series. So
I don't know. I just think that Ant-Man is fucking that guy, and he loves to rise to the occasion.
And Rudy Gobert has been hitting his free throws.
That is really dangerous for any team. Like seriously.
But I don't know. Like
they're gonna get Jaden McDaniels back now too. Nas Reed's been looking pretty good. Dante DiVincenzo's bought into his role pretty well.
You know who's the X factor of the series?
Ayo Dosunmu.
Yes. And
was that what you're gonna say?
I was gonna say Bones Highland.
Yeah, Bones is up there too. Either of those two.
Because like when I'm thinking about game by game,
I think
Bones Highland can win you a game.
Bones Highland can win you a game. Ayo Dosunmu is going to give you what he's going to give you. He's going to be like
he's going to be consistent. So like he's not the X factor.
Yeah,
you know, like
I agree
he is very important. He is something that you shouldn't look past when you think about this.
Bones Highland by game 4 will either be getting like 8 minutes a quarter, not like a quarter, like
or out of the rotation,
Like he'll either not be playing at all, or he's going to be playing a lot more minutes than he was starting the series. There's no in between.
Bones Highland is averaging like 25 a game, actually.
Huh?
25 minutes.
Okay, I was. Yeah, I mean they've needed him to. They needed another creator, and he's been killing it recently. I love it. I've always liked Bones Highland too. He has a high voice. Pretty funny voice. All right, second round.
And he's been looking very comfortable in his role. Like he's been that's very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thunder Rockets. Sorry, bud.
Thunder Rockets.
I'm taking the Thunder in 5.
4.
You think so?
I don't think we'll win a game.
You don't think we'll? I don't think you'll win a game. I'm gonna give you one.
No, don't.
I'm gonna give you one.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys a game.
Who's gonna win us the game?
One against.
I don't think Kevin Durant's winning us the game.
It's Kevin Durant, bro. You can't say Kevin Durant's not gonna win us one game.
That's what
one game.
Because every time
I think a great game from KD and Amen Thompson goes for 27.
Kevin Durant is so overrated, especially at this stage of his career.
But it's Kevin Durant, man. I think he's gonna get you guys one game.
You know, because like I'm biased in a way that I think about series or games that I've watched or paid a lot of attention to, and one series that I paid a lot of attention to was Celtics Nets in 2022. And that was the series I watched
where the Nets were only in the playoffs because they had KD and Kyrie for half the year.
And they
got rid of them, so they weren't.
More than half the people thought the Nets were winning that series. I would say.
Oh, wait, no, this is when they were still on the team. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
and then Jason Tatum had that spinning game winner.
Yeah, in game 1. Yeah. That was a series I watched every single game and almost every single minute of. It was a 4-0 Celtics sweep.
Yeah.
So it was like when I think of that, it's like, and then you think of how Kevin Durant couldn't win them a game in that series. It's like, how the hell is he gonna win a game against the OKC this year? It's like that's what
I was gonna say. But I also think the Thunder are gonna have one game where Lou Dort, Caruso, Kaysen, J-Dub just can't make shit.
Yes.
I think that's like the reason. Like,
but it's not like weekend. So.
But hey, I do think that's going to happen one game. I think there's gonna be one game that happens.
Yeah, there's a game. There's one game.
You get the Clippers a game.
There's one game in that series that's gonna finish like 92-88.
Not even. Seriously. Okay. Nuggets Spurs.
Oh my goodness.
This is gonna be so good. This series is gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm gonna be watching every single minute of this fucking series.
This series.
100%.
This series is gonna be
really good. Really good.
The best series in the playoffs. I don't care who goes to the final.
I don't. I'm gonna
give the Nuggets though.
I agree with you. I'm gonna give Nuggets in 7. I think
You
Nuggets
need to
have 2.
stop giving teams in 7,
Do
especially.
you not think this one's gonna go 7?
No, I do, but it just a part of me thinks that if the series goes 7, the Spurs win because they're at home
Mm.
in Game 7.
But that man Yoke.
So I'm saying a part of me, I would say Nuggets, but I would give them 6 because Game 7 would be in San Antonio, and if Spurs win,
Then you think the Spurs win home
no,
court in
if,
the
if
last
the
game? Okay.
yeah, if the Spurs, if the Spurs go back home for one game,
Okay.
the, like
I don't hate it.
the
I don't
fact
hate it.
the fact that I think that the Spurs are so hard to beat in one given game is because people don't realize people still underrate Wemby and his impact because Wemby doesn't play more than 30 minutes in a game.
Yeah.
In any given game in the regular season.
Mhm.
Like he sat a game in the overtime
Mm-hmm.
against OKC.
Yeah.
Because he was at 29 minutes and the
Yep.
Spurs just
I remember that.
physically would not play him in
No reason to.
in the playoffs, right?
No reason
in the
Regular season.
overtime.
Yeah, no, but there's no reason to.
So if it's game 7 in the series, then Wemby will play more than 30 minutes. And that's so freaking scary to me.
I think he's gonna play more than 30 minutes in every game in this series.
But you know what I'm saying? If Wemby doesn't have but it's not like Wemby is physically exhausted after 29
No,
minutes.
I know he's not.
Like,
but I'm
he is
saying I think he's gonna be playing like 35 minutes a game.
He's probably fit enough to play 40.
100%.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, so if there is one given game that the Spurs coaching staff are just going like, play your best basketball you've ever played, and it's like, that's so scary to me. Like I
Mhm.
think Wemby can give you like 35, 15, and 5 and 5 and 5.
Yeah.
Like
And 5 and 5.
if he goes to one game and he just says, I'm fucking winning this game.
I think
And Wemby is like, Wemby has that mentality. Like we've seen Wemby with his mentality, and he's just.
I'm
Like,
just excited to see him play playoff basketball. I
yeah,
really
me
am.
too. Me too. So like that's what I.
But I think the inexperience is what will give the Nuggets the edge overall. The inexperience of Wembanyama and the rest of the team.
And the Nuggets are also, these teams are both so deep.
Yeah.
It's like these teams are both like able to run 8 to 9 man rotations.
I'm predicting
Real
Peyton
quick.
Watson has a 25-point game in this series.
I see it, and it's like they have so many options, especially
do.
with players like
Both teams have a lot of options.
like Tim Hardaway Jr. can come in and give them a very good
Yeah.
6 minutes,
Christian Brown can take over a game, like
a quarter, half a quarter.
I was gonna say like 4 minutes.
Half a quarter.
He can, but he has the ability, like just getting the steals and then running the court
Yeah.
perfectly. Like that's what he does.
Zeke's not. Oh, I'm kidding.
All right, stop it. Get out of here. All right, Thunder Nuggets.
I'm
Another great series.
I'm gonna take the Nuggets. Unless you think Jeremy McCain is gonna win them the game.
I do.
But
I really do.
the thing is,
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I just really don't like the minutes I've seen from J-Dub all season.
exactly, like that's the same argument I made for the Knicks. It's like if J-Dub is worse, and then it's like, okay, Chet Holmgren is probably better than.
Chet Holmes is definitely better this year than last year.
But it's similar in an argument, as in like, people overrate this team. But then if you look at last year in the playoffs, everyone thought that they were gonna like sweep the Pacers,
Mm-hmm.
but that series went to 7 with J-Dub like averaging whatever. What was he averaging in that series? Like 20, like playing good in that series in general. I forgot what he was averaging, like 22, 23 maybe. But
Sorry.
why?
Look at the screen. I was gonna put a PNG of Nuggets, but it was all chicken nuggets that came up.
Oh, Julian Strouter. I love Julian Strouter.
I don't like Julian Strouter actually.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the way. That's just the way he looks. Not gonna lie.
Like Julian Strouter, just like the way he moves, he just looks like a hooper.
That's so glaze. Anyways, I
But
just wanted to do that.
You know what I mean by saying that? Is like, if you look at Xavier Tillman, he does not look like a hooper.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at Julian Strouter, he looks like a hooper. If you look like Christian Brown, he does not look like a hooper. But if you look at like, do you know what I mean when I say things like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. So if you look at Jamal Murray looks like a hooper.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like not like
I was
him
gonna
playing basketball.
I was gonna
him
say
walking around.
I was gonna say he looks ugly as fuck when he has braids in. He needs to keep the fro. That's nothing to do with basketball, but we were talking about looks anyway. So,
But like I'm just saying, like body shape, like
Yeah.
his arms, shoulders.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
You know, like that. That's like Julian Strouder is the most like hooper looking guy that I can probably name in the league.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Okay.
Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum looks like a hooper.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, he's the definition.
Yeah.
All right, let me make the.
Who's the most un-hooper looking dude in the league?
That's a really good question. It's got to be a white guy, right?
Doesn't have to be. It can be like a.
I'm just calling someone.
I mean,
calling someone ugly at that point.
There are guys that are like
Derek White.
There are guys that are like, no, bro. There are guy that looks like a hooper.
I just think he's ugly. You know, like the bald.
I'm saying, I'm like, it can be someone that might be like.
You see Caruso walking around, like you're not thinking Hooper.
Yes, that's not a hooper look. Maybe like it can be.
Oh, bro, duh. Yuki.
Yes.
Duh.
So he has to be white. No, there are Asian guys that exist.
I mean, I'm not wrong, and you know it.
Yeah. Yuki looks like he's a Fortnite player.
Fortnite?
I don't know.
Did you say Fortnite?
Yeah.
I like it.
Like if you did not know who this dude is, you just see a picture of his face, and you have to guess what he does.
Yeah, if you saw Yuki, you're not gonna guess NBA.
You're gonna be like, this guy is like a. But his face, he looks like a very friendly dude. So you probably guess he's like he's some sort of like works in like a restaurant or something.
Yeah. Okay, I'm making the. What the fuck?
But with where were we? We were.
I'm making the East right now.
We were on OKC and Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
And what I was saying is that yeah,
Take your time.
but you know, like if I want OKC, if I want to convince myself to take OKC in this series, I gotta believe in AJ Mitchell and Jeremy McCain.
Mm-hmm. And I actually like don't doubt that they can do what they need to do. Like those guys seem like very. I feel like they'd be reliable guys.
I need to see AJ Mitchell winning them a game and seeing Jeremy McCain winning them another game for them to win the series. That's kind of where my head is.
Yeah.
Like by winning them a game, I don't mean that this guy dominates, drops 40, and hits the game-winning shot. That's not what I mean. But I mean that this guy playing above expectation and contributing to the tight minutes that can sway a game one way or another is like the second quarter, like the first 6 minutes of the second quarter. You know, that kind of like I need to see AJ Mitchell winning them 10 points in the first 6 minutes of the second quarter in one game. That's kind of where I think that will change the series.
I think you hit it head on. I agree with you pretty much completely right there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know why this bracket's doing it like this.
Because you know, if you just put their starters or like their first 7 guys, side by side, and then 7 guys that we include AJ Mitchell, but like you know what I mean. Like you put their top 3 players side by side. It's like top 5 players side by side, and it's like you So when we're talking about like the first quarter or like the crunch time, like the last 60 minutes of the fourth quarter, it's very hard to predict like which team it's only gonna be like is SGA gonna hit that shot, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's hard to predict from a bracket stand of view. So it's like, so you just if you want to give one of these teams than not, then you gotta be confident in their play, like in the times that are not like 5-on-5. The 5 of their best players. So it's gonna be like first 6 minutes of the second quarter and the last 6 minutes of the third quarter, stuff like that. Not even 6, probably like 4 minutes. The first 4 minutes of the second quarter and the last 4 minutes of the third quarter. Yeah.
Who are they playing? The Hawks. Okay, I think that's right. Look at that bracket. Does that look right? The matchups. I don't know why it made it like this time. I didn't do anything different, but oh well.
It's okay. Yeah, we can just get into it.
All right, Pistons, Hornets. We're assuming the Hornets win in the play-in, and this is the only matchup for the Pistons where I see them losing 2 games to the 8 seed.
So we're saying the Magic don't make it.
Correct. Which I think even Magic fans would also want that, because then it's more likely Jamal Mosley gets fired, because that guy is not the right coach for this team. For that team, I should say.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put Pistons winning in 6. Unless you think differently.
I do not, but this is probably...
It's a more interesting matchup than people think. I think all the games will be close games.
I think it's going to be the most interesting matchup coming from the East, I would say.
I honestly think Cavs-Raptors will be more interesting.
Okay.
Raptors are 3-0 against the Cavs this year in the regular season. And also every time the Cavs have been exposed in the playoffs is because they've been out-physicaled. And the Raptors are definitely a team that will fucking out-physical you. I think Evan Mobley needs to play more aggressive. And
are we gonna see some Scotty Barnes center minutes?
I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see how healthy Jakob is for the playoffs. See how many minutes CMB gets too.
So what is your prediction from that series?
I also think Cavs in 6, but I do think the Raptors...
That's just lazy.
What do you mean that's lazy? Why is that lazy?
That's just like settling.
What do you mean? Why am I not able to pick a winner? After the tournament starts? I'm confused.
Yeah, you got it.
No, but it didn't go here. Oh, I'm stupid. Start tournament. There we go. Pistons win.
Yay. Okay.
Why do you think that's lazy? What do you think then? In this series? I could see it going 7. Like I said, the Raptors beat Cavs all 3 times they played this season.
Okay, then why are we not taking them to win?
Because that was all in 2025.
Without James Harden?
Yeah.
Do you believe in James Harden?
I do. I think he's a better player than Darius Garland at the moment. Not for the future, but at the moment.
I don't even know about at the moment.
Also, Darius Garland's literally never been healthy for the playoffs.
Darius Garland's been playing really good for the Clippers.
I'm glad. I didn't think Kawhi is...
No, okay, fine. I don't want to have that argument. It's a dumb argument.
Okay.
But, yeah, I also...
All I'm saying is that this Raptors-Cavs series is going to be closer than people think.
Yeah, and the are probably significantly deeper than the Raptors, right?
Yeah.
Are they significant?
With the Schroeder, Keon addition and Max Strus finally being back and everything, yeah, I would say they're deeper.
So like Jalen Tyson,
yeah.
And is CMB gonna get playoff minutes?
100%. CMB will get playoff minutes.
Okay.
I honestly think he's gonna play like fucking 18 a game.
Yeah. And they have who else do they have coming off the bench?
The Raptors.
Yeah.
Not Grady Dick. That guy hasn't played a lot recently at all.
Yeah, Dick is not good.
Dick not good. Sorry, I'm looking up Joel Embiid's injury status.
Dick not playable. You're looking up Joel Embiid?
Yeah, like Joel Embiid's not playing, even in the play-in game.
Oh.
Let me look up Raptors.
I think the Sixers play better without Joel Embiid.
What? Bro, stop it. Stop. Don't do that.
Why?
Jamal Shed.
Tyrese Maxey plays better without Joel Embiid.
Colin Murray Boyles. Jacoby Walter.
Oh, Jacoby Walter.
Mamu.
Yeah.
Jamison Battle, I guess.
Nah.
And dude, Grady Dick's listed in the 4th string on the depth chart. That's crazy. AJ Lawson, but yeah, it's good. The Cavs win the death battle for sure. And Dean Wade, bro. Dean Wade's a competent player for them also. Every time Dean Wade suits up for the Cavs, he like, seems like a hillbilly gene demigod. Anyway, Celtics, Sixers. If Joel Embiid's all right, so if Joel Embiid's not playing in the play-in, I'm gonna give it to the Magic. I'm gonna put the Magic here. I wish Joel Embiid was healthy because I actually do think that would be an entertaining series.
I might still give it to the Sixers.
All right, fuck it. We'll give it to the Sixers.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah, it will not matter.
Celtics are gonna win, and they will win in 4.
Wow.
If there's no Joel Embiid, bro, like it's not much you could do. But if Joel Embiid was there, PG's he's playing.
Why is it so?
Maxey playing so.
Why is it so shocking to say that the Sixers play better without Joel Embiid? I know.
They don't.
I get it, but it's like it is an argument that can be made. No. Why not?
I would hate. That's a horrible argument. When Joel Embiid is playing and he's healthy, the Sixers look like a whole different entity. And I don't think I really don't see an argument otherwise.
A lot of players, I see them like they get frustrated around Joel Embiid with his like, because when he plays right now, he just plays so lazy. He doesn't want to get hurt. So like,
that was him more in the beginning of the season, and then when he had his healthy stretch,
he does so much foul baiting, and then like he doesn't.
Yeah, in the beginning of the season,
he doesn't want to put the ball on the floor, and every time he catches it, he just does this 4 times, and then throws it up, and then like looks at the ref, like that's, and then like, you know, if you're like Kelly Oubre and you're standing in the corner, you're just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like I've seen Kelly Oubre do, Kelly Oubre just like, bro, like, you know, and like,
yeah, but that was also like always in the beginning of the season. When he was healthy later in the stretch, I think he was definitely playing a lot better.
Sure, but yeah.
Anyways, health. He's not going to play it well. I already put Knicks in 5 against the Hawks.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. We don't. Do we want to talk about that?
Hawks have nothing to lose. They're literally just developing players. They snuck into the 6th seed.
They're fine. Yeah, I mean,
they finally escaped the curse of the play-in, so good for them. It just took getting rid of Trae Young. And Nikola Alexander-Walker has turned into an absolute like demon, dude.
Yeah, I think this is a series where like they experiment stuff.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. They're just gonna try shit out, see what works, see who performs in the playoffs, all that kind of stuff. And I honestly, I really don't. I don't see the Hawks winning, obviously.
I see a world where they trade Race Shea this summer.
I see a world where they waive him.
They wouldn't waive him.
I don't know. He's averaging less points than Bronny since the turn of the new year. I'm not even joking. That's real. Number 1 overall pick was 55th overall pick. But yeah, the Hawks are just going to be experimenting, and the Knicks should take care of business even with their struggles on the role players.
You know who the 56th overall pick was that year?
I actually watched a video recently, and they were talking about it, but I don't remember his name.
Quentin Post. I need to fact check that.
I don't think you're right. I'm pretty sure Quentin Post was like, was he not early 2nd round or late 1st round?
No, bro. It was like 50. He was either 54 or 56. It was 52.
Okay, yeah.
56 was Kevin McCullough.
Who?
Kevin McCullough.
Who?
Kevin McCullough.
Who?
53 was Cam Spencer.
Cam Spencer's a real NBA player.
Oh, 58 was Ariel Hukporty.
Hukporty's a good player. Yeah. For the Knicks. Yeah.
49 was Tristan Newton, who had a crazy game on game 82. Why don't even...
did he have like a freaking 25 point, 10 rebound kind of game?
Yeah. No. He had 12 points in 12 minutes.
That's pretty good.
For someone that has never played NBA basketball.
Yeah. Hey, man.
It was his first game ever.
All right. Pistons, Cavs. You think so? I think the Cavs take this. I feel like I'm a really high believer in this Cavs team.
I am not. I don't see it.
I know you don't see it. So I think we're going to go very different ways on this one. I really like the Cavs. And they've had limited minutes playing all healthy together.
What do you not like about the Pistons?
They're like on paper they're a worse team than they were last year.
What the does that even mean?
They're a worse team. Like their shooting is worse than last year. They lost Malik Beasley and replaced him with and Tim Hardaway Jr. and replaced him with Duncan Robinson and Kevin Huerter. I would much rather have the combination of Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway Jr. Which is kind of crazy. Wait, hold on. Isn't that crazy to say? This is pretty crazy to say. I would rather take the combination of the 2 black shooters over the white shooters. Because now they have the 2 white shooters.
Yes.
But they were better when they had their shooters with the black shooters. Is that crazy to say?
Great. I think
I don't know.
I think Karis LeVert's gonna lose them a game. Like how I said,
I mean, it's not a bad take.
he's gonna win a Timberwolves game.
I think Karis
Karis LeVert's gonna lose them a game in this
will
series.
only be detrimental to a team. That's not a horrible take.
This is how it felt.
I don't think Dennis Jenkins is gonna.
I feel
perform.
weird about how this guy. It's like Dennis.
He fucking fucked us up, dude. He really did.
He doesn't get real minutes
When Cade's playing.
Yeah, but when Cade doesn't play, he gets 35.
And he,
Like, what sense does that make?
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
He's like a rental player.
Literally.
Like, it doesn't feel like he has a real NBA contract.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I picked him up in fantasy, and then Cade came back, and then I was like, I can't be bothered to drop him because I was almost used up for my acquisitions that week, and then Dennis Jenkins had 0 minutes the following game. I was like, I was looking at fantasy. I was like,
is he hurt? What happened? What?
Yeah, it was like
Nope.
Dennis Jenkins is available.
DNP
Is available for the game.
DNP coach decision.
This wasn't towards the end of the season. This was
middle of the season.
Yeah. That was that period.
Yeah.
But
I know exactly what game you're talking about.
I forgot who they played, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. The only reason I would give you the Cavs, it would be because Karis LeVert lost them Game 6.
Who's guarding James Harden?
Oscar Thompson.
Who's guarding Donovan Mitchell then? Cade?
Donovan Mitchell is a lot easier to guard than James Harden is, I think.
I don't disagree with that.
I think by that I don't mean he's a worse offensive player. By that
I know exactly what you mean.
I mean Donovan. It matters less who is guarding him. Donovan Mitchell is going to make his shot regardless of who's guarding him. James Harden will be.
You just stick Cade on him.
James Harden gets affected by the defender a lot more than Donovan Mitchell does.
Who's when they play their double big lineup? Do you think the Pistons counteract with their double big lineup with Duran and Beef Stew?
I've seen Duran.
Is Stewart out?
I've seen Duran and Paul Reed as a double big lineup.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty good.
Is Stewart out?
I'm not sure. He was. I don't know when he's coming back. But no, I just wanted to explain what I meant by that to our audiences about James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. Is that, I think,
yeah, he'll be back for playoffs.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain what I meant by saying James Harden is harder to guard than Donovan Mitchell is. Because of the shot selection and the shot patterns, and
then the bag work. The bag work is different. I think James Harden's bag is harder to guard.
Yes,
which is weird to say because I think Donovan Mitchell's better, and will get more points. But he's gonna make the tougher shots.
You know exactly what I mean.
I know what you mean. It's hard to explain, but
you
just
I'm trying to in my head.
But I do think the Cavs take this series.
I'm trying to think of another comparison of that argument because that's actually a really interesting argument.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Kyrie's harder to go on guard than Steph. No, if you're stuck on an island.
No.
Well, half the battle of guarding Steph is chasing him around when he doesn't have the ball. More than half the battle, I should say. I'm saying when they have the ball in their hand, it's a harder guard than Steph on an island.
The most I appreciate about Steph is his gravity.
Exactly. That's off-ball stuff.
Are we saying harder? Are we talking about harder to guard by one defender or by the team? If we're talking about one,
I was thinking by one defender.
Yeah, if we're talking about one defender, then yes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about for the Steph and Kyrie thing. But I think Steph's harder to guard as a team.
In my head, I was thinking of Devin Booker.
Okay.
Similar to the argument that you can make for Kyrie, but I think Devin Booker is more similar to the.
I think Kyrie's the hardest one-on-one island guard of all time. He's top 3 at least. 2018 James Harden is there too.
For a guard, or in general.
Well, probably. I guess I just
if you're comparing him to Shaq.
Okay, well that's different. Yeah, guard.
Yeah,
guard. Anyway,
I think James Harden was the best. It's not close. Kyrie was never close to that level. It's you think about how Ricky Rubio was guarding him.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving was never that.
He was never that, but...
So James Harden is in a tier by himself.
Sure. Fair. Okay, Celtics Knicks.
I think it's going to be a pretty easy series for the Celtics.
Based off their playing this year, yes, I agree with you. But it's just crazy because the Celtics have gotten worse. Their roster is literally worse from last year. And the Knicks are the same. And the Knicks beat this team.
You can't say that because the Celtics have developed a few of their young players so well. It's Hugo Gonzalez is a real player. Baylor Sharman. Did you see the Baylor Sharman heat check?
Yeah.
Baylor Sharman is a real player.
You see the Luka Garza heat check?
That was a couple games ago.
this last game, like game 82.
Did I? No.
No, well,
I
he pretty
didn't
much-
watch that game. I saw Beltram in highlights.
He pretty much like single-handedly beat the starting lineup for the Orlando Magic. It was great. And the Magic needed to win that game, and they couldn't beat the third-string fucking Celtics lineup. It was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Luka Garza is a real player. And then, like, Nemias Queta, it's...
I knew Luka Garza was a real player. He won College Player of the Year when he was a senior, and he went freaking late second round.
And Nemias Queta is a real player.
Yeah.
I said we again. But
Yeah, stop saying we.
they have Vooch.
Mm-hmm. And then Cavs, Celtic, like they're this.
And Jordan Walsh had a All NBA defensive team argument at one point. There was one point. I know.
And then he started going on Jaylen Brown's stream too much.
Ray got into his head.
Literally.
Every time he steps on the court, he's like, "Why do I have hair?
Do I have pubes?"
All right, bro.
And then I'm choosing the Celtics over the Cavs. Like I really don't want to, but it's just I don't see an argument. Really.
Yeah.
I have the Celtics winning in 6.
Same argument. I mean,
Same thing. Yeah. It's just the Celtics team has been playing way too good to just not give
we
them this.
took the Cavs over the Pistons.
Yeah.
Again, it's a situation where Game 7 is going to be in Detroit. You know, that's what I'm like. That's what I look at when you tell me a series is going 7.
Yeah, I think I still think if it went 7, I would choose the Cavs in that game. I just know Donovan Mitchell's fucking hungry to make a conference finals, like super hungry.
Yeah, I see it, but what I look at is like the home court.
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
But that's sure. There should we could probably find a statistic of how often the away team wins Game 7. It's probably the number is probably like put that number next to the number of how much an away team wins a playoff game in general. That would be a cool comparison to look at. How often the away team wins a Game 7 of a playoff series compared to how often
26% of the time, the away team wins Game 7.
And
It's 40 out of 155.
What about playoffs in general? That's going to be a big number, but as in many games played.
Less than half the time. Only 6 is less than half the time. Road teams roughly win 35 to 40% of games.
So that makes it a 10% difference.
Yeah.
That's where my head was at.
Yeah, that's fair.
When you tell me a series is going 7 by prediction.
If you have a 4-sided dice and rolling, you need the number 1.
No, So that's what I'm saying. I just don't like giving the nod to the.
I agree.
In that game.
I agree with that.
But
the logic.
But I can live with that. And in the conference finals, you give me the Cavs 2 games. I would give them 1, because again, Game 5 is going to be.
I don't hate that.
It's like Game 5 is going to be in Boston, right? So this is the same thing. It's like 3-1 series, and then Game 5 going back to Boston. That's the same thing. That's what I was.
No, I'm giving him 2.
So you were saying.
I think
if you give them 2, that means Boston's going to win in Cleveland.
Yeah, that's not unreasonable.
No. But that's kind of what I'm thinking of between 5 and 6.
I'm not even really thinking about where the games are being played necessarily. I'm thinking of how many times I think James Harden is going to have an all-time performance.
That matters though. That matters a lot.
Of course it does, but I think
especially for 5, 6, and 7, that makes a big difference between 5, 6, and 7, because 5 is going to be home, 6 is going to be away, 7 is going to be home for the higher seed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you say they win in 7, then that means they win at home, and if you say they win in 6, that means they win away.
Away, I understand that.
So,
but I don't.
That's
I don't
why
think
I
that
said,
matters as much as you think, as you're putting it out there. Obviously, the statistics show.
Yeah, if you think it's.
But I don't think that's gonna play a factor that much.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3-1, and then Cavs win in Boston, and then
Celtics
win in Cleveland.
Lock in, yeah. All right, well there you go. And then Celtics.
I do not think that's unreasonable.
Celtics Nuggets finals matchup, which is my worst nightmare. Those are the 2 teams I literally do not want.
I
to win
sent you these 2
championship.
teams when I talked about it.
Yeah.
A week ago.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, I don't want either of those teams to win really badly. I strongly dislike both of them.
Okay, so.
But I would give the edge to the Nuggets.
I say it goes to 7.
So by that logic, the Celtics win.
Not necessarily.
By your logic, the Celtics win then, if you think it's going 7.
Not necessarily. That's not a logic. It's just an important factor that I cannot really not consider when I think about whether a series goes 6 or 7.
What you just described is part of your logic.
Okay. I wouldn't it doesn't.
Logic doesn't mean you think it's for sure.
I don't.
I'm
I don't.
saying logic means you're part, like it's going into your consideration.
It's a factor, but it doesn't
Part
arrive at a
part of your logic.
part of. Okay, part of my logic. Okay,
So yeah. So do you think the Celtics are going to win in 7?
I don't know. I think
Or do you think Jokic could come out in a game 7 away and do something crazy?
the only thing is, I don't think the Celtics are gonna play very good defense on Jokic in one given game. It's
No,
like
100% no.
It's like the Spurs will.
They got to guard him as a team because I mean, Nemez Keita by himself is not really going to do much.
Not at all. And then if Vooch comes in, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Oh fuck yeah. I forgot about Vooch, honestly.
And yeah, so
I do think the wings of this.
let's think about X factors in this series.
That's what I literally was gonna go to.
Yeah.
I think the wings of the Nuggets will match up well.
The wings and the Nuggets.
Yeah. Denver's wings will match up well against the Celtics. Like their wings are so versatile. Like I guess you can kind of consider Aaron Gordon a wing. Like I mean, you saw the game where like the intense Spurs Nuggets game where at the end of regulation, Aaron Gordon was assigned to guard Wemby for his game-winning attempt, and he absolutely forced him into a horrible shot.
I saw that. Yeah.
Like Aaron Gordon can hold his own. He's the snake on the defensive side.
The way Aaron
I'm thinking strictly defense, by the way.
The way
Like,
Aaron
strictly
Gordon moves his feet is so crazy.
It is.
He's what, like how much does he weigh? He's like 240?
At least. I think it's like 260 probably.
How much is LeBron?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you would know that by the top of your.
Oh, you know that by this just by heart? How heavy is Aaron Gordon? 236.
Yeah, so 240.
Okay, yeah.
Not bad. Yeah. So you think X factor is Denver's wings? I think
Yes, I think their wings on the defensive side of the ball. I think like Brown, Watson, and Aaron Gordon will be able to guard Tatum
I'm thinking.
and like everyone else pretty well.
And where does the X factor come in?
So
If that's your expectation. So my X factor is like whether
LeBron's 250 by the way.
Okay, yeah, good to know. But like
Best.
what I mean by X factor is like this factor will come in and will determine
change the
like whether this happens or not.
Yeah.
Will mean that they lose or win the series. That's like the X factor. It's not like
Is Peyton Pritchard able to be an X? No, it's got to be Tatum. It's just got to be Tatum, bro. Like I'm overthinking it, but like it's just gonna be him.
it's
It's gonna be how good Tatum performs in the series.
It's 3 series in. Tatum's already played 3 series. We're talking about the
So?
finals.
So it's still gonna be based off the Celtics have consistently been one of the best teams in the league without Tatum all fucking year. And so their expectations are already set high. And Tatum coming in off injury, no matter how good he does in the series before, I still think no matter what in the finals, it's still going to be how good he plays. He is still going to be ramping up from his injury, no matter what. It is impossible for him to be 100% by the time the finals is over. Even if he plays throughout the whole thing, even if he plays great, he will still not be at 100%. So no matter what, I think Jason Tatum is the X factor, 100%.
I agree. Yeah.
Because like I said, he's just not going to be 100% from his injury yet. Like even by that time, even by June.
I think where I'm thinking differently is that I probably believe in Jason Tatum.
You believe in Jason
a little
Tatum
more than you do.
Okay, so let's find another one.
So it's like it's not really.
I wasn't even saying I don't believe in Jason Tatum.
No. Oh yeah. But like what I'm saying is like in my head there is not really a doubt that Jason Tatum is gonna be at least 80% of himself.
Okay, I don't hate that. I don't think it's a stupid take.
What I was thinking of X factor is whether Vooch can hit his shots.
That's not a bad one. Vooch hitting his shots in the finals, yeah.
I think if because in the regular season Vooch just came back from his like finger injury, and then before that he wasn't shooting well, and then after that just like 3 games, and then like sitting out the last game. So I haven't even seen him play, but I think he played 2 games after he came back. So a total of maybe like 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's really the only one I can think of. I mean, unless you're going to count Peyton Pritchard as an X factor. Everyone else is going to be, I feel like, pretty consistent.
Vooch shot 3 for 5 from 3 in the last game of the season.
Good for him.
So,
or Hugo.
But Hugo is more replaceable than Vooch is. Like Vooch has to play.
He does.
But Hugo doesn't. Hugo doesn't have to play.
Yeah.
Like Vooch has to play 20 good minutes a game. You can't play Nemez Keita 35, more than 35.
Maybe Cam Johnson.
Same thing with Tatum is like my expectation on Cam Johnson is so low. Like
he's been hooping though the past 2 months. He's been great the past 2 months.
yeah, but as bad as Cam Johnson could potentially play, I don't think that will affect the series.
Really?
Or
you don't think Cam Johnson's play will affect the series? He's a starter.
I know.
You don't think that it'll sweep, like it'll be by game 5, the series won't be different if he's shooting 20% or 40% from 3? 100% it will.
I guess. I think of Cam.
Right. I think that's my answer, honestly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Cam Johnson. If it's not Tatum. I already said my spiel for Tatum. But if it's not gonna be Tatum, then I think the X factor is gonna be Cam Johnson.
Again, Cam Johnson is very replaceable for this roster. If he's not playing good, they can play Peyton Watson for the whole second half.
And you're not wrong, but
so that's what I mean.
You're still gonna be starting Cam Johnson.
Yeah, but that's what I mean is like he's not but you know what I mean? Like when something is replaceable, like well replaceable for a roster. But yeah. Like if Cam Johnson plays good, it will definitely give the Nuggets a huge boost to their chances of winning. But if Cam Johnson plays bad, it doesn't hurt them as much as you might think it would. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would your answer be then? Vooch?
I think there could be multiple. Like there's
always multiple. Anyone could be an X factor.
It's hard because these are the 2 best teams that we picked for the playoffs,
yeah.
Right?
So we already assume everyone's going to be playing like A1.
Yeah, and also they're not going to have obvious flaws. Like the Timberwolves is like they just don't have a playmaker. They don't have a point guard. They're like these 2 teams are not going to have that obvious of flaws.
But then it's like if Cam Johnson's still starting by the finals, like he's always been playing well, or Peyton Watson's or Christian Brown's been playing bad. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe then they do need Cam Johnson to play like that because Peyton Watson or Tim Hardaway Jr. or Bruce Brown have been playing like shit.
In that scenario, it's just a scenario where everyone's playing like shit. Then like what the fuck?
I don't know.
And they're not gonna win. Jokic is not gonna win them this series. Probably
Jokic is not gonna win them this series.
If they win this series, it's not gonna be because Jokic plays so freaking good. Because we know what Jokic can do, and that's already in the expectation. I think
that's a dumb thing to say.
Why?
Because I think Jokic is going to be he's going to end up a top 10 player of all time. There's no way you can't say if they won a series, it's because Jokic played out of his mind. That's just ridiculous to say. There is absolutely a world where Jokic plays out of his fucking mind and single-handedly wins the series. That's absolutely possible. I'm just saying to say that's not going to happen is crazy.
Sure. I've been watching too much college basketball.
Fair enough. College basketball's great.
And I think my head is stuck in the tournament compared to how NBA playoffs will look like. It's been a while.
All right.
But I am excited. I think I'm very ready to watch some NBA playoffs.
So who are we taking, the Nuggets or the Celtics? I'm going to let it be up to you. Because if you're asking me, I'm going to say the Nuggets.
Just for the sake of it's probably being one of the best stories of all time, I'll give it to the Celtics. Because if Tatum wins Finals MVP, this is the best story of all time.
It's up there.
Of a comeback story. This will be the best of all time.
Of a comeback story? You're saying that's better than the 3-1 comeback?
For a player. No, as in
coming back from injury?
As in people's expectation on the Celtics this year were the Warriors in 2020.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, from expectations of missing the playoffs to being champions.
This Celtics roster this Celtics team were exactly supposed to be like the Warriors in 2020.
Yeah.
But they decided to be what it looks like a top 3 team in the league. But
all right, so let's say Celtics win in 7.
Yeah, because they're gonna be in Boston. I'm probably gonna fly to Boston if that happens.
I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be pretty cool. Then you got a vlog for next possession.
Yes.
And then hold up your 1B card.
Why am I have a bunch of Tatum cards that I can show.
All right. That's it for our segment of predicting the playoffs, which was the entire time. Do you want to quickly go through who we think are going to win every award?
Also, Tatum cards are worth more than Jokic cards, which is how sports cards work. Which
I know, it's
stupid.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, go. Let's just go through the All NBAs. Do you want to go through the awards too?
I have the awards pulled up.
Do it.
All right, MVP. I have Shea.
Yeah.
He's just been consistently the best, one of one of the best all year. There's a stretch. Jokic had a stretch where he was averaging 10 turnovers and his odds were slipping, all that
Not
stuff.
really a question.
And then he was also hurt for a little bit. Wemby was hurt for a little bit, and he's been on minutes restriction almost the entire season. Like, I just don't think.
I think it's between.
Did you see it's between his minutes played comparatively, like Wemby's and Luka's? Luka has like almost 800 more minutes played on the season, but Wemby's going to be eligible for this stuff, but Luka's not. I'm like, that's just the rule. Like, it's going to be, it is what it is. But yeah, just like his minutes played has been too low for me all season, and then Shea's just been consistent all year, so I'm going to give it to Shea.
Who do you think the NBA social justice champion is going to be?
Oh, we're going to get to that. Don't worry. Rookie of the year, I personally have Cooper, just because like you're asking the kid to come in and lead a team, and he's doing it.
You were telling me the Cons on a better team, but they're the 9th seed in the East. It's like if they were the 3rd seed, fine.
Oh yeah, no,
what I mean, like,
but their stats are really similar, and then Khan's efficiencies just blows Cooper's out of the water. But like, you're not asking Khan to carry the load for like the team.
I think
which Cooper Flagg is the game plan for everyone when they come in and try to play the Mavericks. Cooper Flagg is the game plan to scheme against. Khan Knuckles is not the game plan. He's part of it, but he's not the scheme.
Very big part of it.
Yeah, but he's not the guy that you have to worry about.
Who is the guy? LaMelo?
I would say it's committee. It's by committee.
No, but like,
I'm not wrong. It's by committee.
If you're playing the Hornets, who would you be most scared of on that team? Concanipple. Nobody is fucking scared of LaMelo Ball.
No,
apart from Eric Collins.
I think it's seriously. I genuinely think it's by committee. Like it's a 3-headed snake over there of Ball, Knipple, and Miller.
I don't want that to sound bad. I'd realize that probably sounded bad, but LaMelo Ball has put together some pretty freaking cool games.
This is like one of his first fully healthy seasons, and it's great. I'm excited to see him. I want him to make the first round. I really want to see this team play in the playoffs.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, he has put together some pretty cool stat lines in the last.
But I'm taking Cooper.
In the last
I'm taking Cooper Flagg.
I'm taking Cooper.
Defensive player of the year.
And also, like, if I think like Cooper is, I think Cooper's gonna be a top 10 player in the top. Cooper is gonna be a top 5 player in the league
eventually
for a span of 10 years, whether it comes in 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. I think top 10 for sure. Top 5 maybe. We'll see. All right, defensive player of the year, Wemby. Yeah. No need to say anything about that. Sixth man of the year.
Who is the favorite right now? I don't know.
First six man?
Yeah. Is it?
It's a 2-man race. It's between Keldon Johnson and Jaime Jaquez. Really. I'll say Jaime. Just he's been.
Sure.
I just think I don't know.
And
it's a toss up, really.
And his sister just won the national championship.
His sister just won the national championship. I'm gonna give it to Jaime. Yes.
Good for them, yes.
Coach of the year, Joe Mazzulla, from where he took the Celtics being dog shit to being the 2nd seed.
Mitch Johnson.
Pretty good. Mitch Johnson I was thinking about him too.
Or JB Bickerstaff.
Or Jordan Ott.
JB Bickerstaff.
Yeah, JB Bickerstaff's up there, and Jordan Ott. The Suns also exceeding Coach of the year is pretty much just like who exceeded expectations more throughout the season.
I think give it to the Pistons.
You think JB?
I think it's JB.
I would give it to Joe. I would give it I say Joe. Also, he also says he doesn't care about that stuff. So I want to see what his speech would be after not caring about the award.
Yeah, he would go to the podium and be like, What award is this again?
Wait, what am I doing here?
Coach of the year?
Who gives a fuck? I don't care. Let me go fucking wrestle a grizzly bear. I don't know.
Yeah,
most improved.
What about coach of the last decade?
Yeah, right. Most improved player. I guess Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Right?
Yeah. I don't.
Who else is there?
I don't know who the favorites are for these awards, but so it's just like off the top of my head, I don't.
Yeah, guys, we totally did our research for these awards and everything, whereas these are not off the top of our head or anything.
Give it to Jaylen Brown, honestly.
Shut up. Improved player NBA odds.
Jake LaRavia.
What's Kelshi saying? Holy shut up. I'm getting static in my headset.
Me too. What about Danny? Danny would be up there.
Danny's up there.
Danny would be up there.
Yeah, and then Jalen Duren. Oh wow, no, it is very clear on Kelshi. Denny Advia has a 1% chance of winning the award. Jalen Duren has an 8% chance, and then Nickeil Alexander-Walker has a 91% chance of winning the award.
I would do it.
So yeah, makes sense. I would say my take would be correct. A Hustle Award, who cares? Clutch Player of the Year, probably also Shea.
Hustle Award, do we have a guess? Stephon Castle.
Sure. Jared Vanderbilt. I don't fucking know.
No, I'm serious when I
Yeah.
say Stone Castle.
In fact, it's Von Castle. I like that. Yeah. I really don't know. I'm gonna skip that one. So clutch player of the year is probably gonna be Shea. He dude's had crazy fourth quarters when he did play when he started playing fourth quarters after the first quarter of the season. I saw
What about Luka?
he didn't have enough crazy he didn't have enough game winners really. He only had like 2. One main one against the Nuggets, and I think he had he's had a couple like finishers and stuff like daggers, but Shea's had multiple game winners all year in like really really intense games, so I'm gonna give it to Shea. And I don't know any of the other ones. So yeah, there is our awards that we kind of just spitballed off the top of our head because we know ball like that, and we don't need to do any research for this stuff.
Great.
So yeah,
J. Walker Kennedy Citizenship Award.
let's see what that is. CJ McCollum won 2 years ago. Did they not have this last year? LeBron in 2017.
I would give it to Tiger Woods.
Guess who won it in? It's off the screen. You can look.
What was his name?
I'll give you a hint. He was on the Bullets with a fro.
I forgot his name.
Wes Unseld.
Yeah, 6'7" center.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Kevin Garnett won this.
Okay, great.
Kevin Garnett won a citizenship award.
Hey, let's move on. And we need to get out of here.
All right, then wrap it up. Do your thing. That's it. That's all the awards.
What about the NBA Social Justice Champion?
I'm gonna close my laptop.
Okay. All right. That's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching, and let us know your thoughts about the NBA players.
Let us know what you guys want us to talk about next. We are open to talk about anything basketball related. If it's not basketball related,
Still open to talk.
yeah, still open to talk about it.
Thank you.